So just a little bit of background on the TA, or the Tour Aotearoa. It's a cycle ride that people do from Cape Reinga, top of the North Island, right down to the bottom of the South Island, or Bluff. People do it all year round. A lot of international tourists do it coming in, and obviously a lot of Kiwis as well. I'm doing it during what we call the brevet, which is the official time period. It was originally set up by the Kennett brothers. They're still actively involved, and it really is a charity ride. So any entries to do the TA during the brevet do sponsor a charity. Most of the entries would not be making a big deal of it. For me, it is a big deal. I had an amazing experience last year with Monica, with North Haven Hospice. So it's very close to my heart in terms of supporting them, and this is in memory of Monica as well. So I will certainly be urging, as I'm going through, for anybody to support my charity. I have a Give a Little page, which is very much in memory of Monica. In terms of the TA, to do it during the brevet, there are some official rules around it. You cannot do it in less than 10 days and no more than 30 days. You're also supposed to take at least 6 hours rest a day. And some of these rules are in place to make it a bit of a challenge for everybody, but also to make sure that it's not a race, because they don't really want people to be racing it, which is not, they don't have all the facilities and the insurance and whatever else in place to make sure it's a race. So there's nobody monitoring traffic. When you get to the end, there's no ribbon that you ride through or anything like that. There's no certificate or anything like that. In fact, when you do finish, apparently you can go to a local shop down there and you can buy a little award of some sort to say that you've actually finished the TA. That's the level of sophistication in terms of this being a type of an official event. Interestingly, there are some photo shoots or photo shots that you're supposed to take on your way down. So for example, when you start at Cape Reinga, there's the typical lighthouse. That's the first photograph that you're supposed to take. So I'm hoping that you'll join me for the whole trip. My son did it in 2020, I think it was 2019 or 2020. He did it in 17 days. Being a youngster, a big drive for him was pushing himself as well. So he had some really long days in terms of trying to get to that 17 days. I'm not going to be doing that. So I'm hoping that you will join me for the ride down. I'll make a commitment to try and make it as entertaining as possible, get some amazing footage, and maybe some of you will put this into a little seed and it'll germinate and it'll become one of your bucket list items, as it was for me when I was watching James. And even if that seed doesn't germinate into doing a TA for you, maybe there's something else, some other personal challenge, and hopefully this will provide a little bit of motivation for you to do something similar. And again, I do request that you will support me in terms of the charity, and I will be posting some links to make it very easy, and that includes obviously the page to give a little. So thank you. Join me for the trip.